ones, I am Munara. We acknowledge each of you for being here today. It is a turbulent time on your planet, and there is an in-betweenness that many of you are experiencing as sadness or as this completion of one part of life before you enter into the next part. So there is this, this opening, this void. So one moment, please. Dear ones, I am Celestina. I wish to bring you the higher vibration today, particularly. It is a time on your planet where there's much shaking and there is a bit of disharmony in the air. And from this, it is easy to attune to that, which would truly not behoove you. So we would ask you to find a higher vibration to attune to be present for your pain, to be present for your sadness, or if there's illness or whatever it is, to be present with that. And then to lean into or call forth the higher vibrational tone and to generate some sort of faith for it. Now, for those of you who cannot quite, it's nebulous, you're not sure what that tone is, this is not of importance, and yet you can just reach to your higher self, or reach to the universal light, or come to one of us and ask to attune to our frequencies. Anything you do along those lines will raise you up such that you feel as if you were heading forward towards something, even if you don't have a very strong vision of it. There is this, as you move from one world to the next, there is a stripping, there is a dropping off of old ways. Sometimes there's a loss of people or ways of being or places you live in, whatever it is. And yet on the other side, there is a brilliance. We notice that many of you are right in the middle, and there is that little slump before you really head towards the new, whatever it is. So we would say to generate compassion for yourself, for each of yourselves, and to be kind, but do not indulge yourself too much. The guide, she has been studying the astrology again. She does that at times. And there is this thing where there is the north node where you're heading and the south node where you've been. And so it is important, yes, you can enjoy the south node and be with it in some, but that you're heading towards this newness, whatever that is for you, whatever your call in life is now. We would wish each of you to continue to filter for yourselves. There is much being, much around you that is vibrating in a way that could bring disharmony. And so it is important that you choose what you will tune into, that you choose what you will harmonize with, and that you hold yourself in that higher light of what you are becoming or what you want or whatever that is, and that you go back and nurture or heal or take care of those parts that are still healing or maybe a little bit lost in the past or unsure of how to go forward. So you can love and nurture those parts at the same time as you are moving towards whatever is in front of you. All right, one more of our team would like to speak. One moment, please. Dear ones, I am Arjuna. I just wish to remind you to hold the sword up for yourselves. There will be many that will be naysayers. There will be many that will not, we could use the word approve of, but they will not understand, and thus they will judge your ways of being. And thus it is important that you protect your ways of being and that you protect your innocence and your high vibration. There is much that one could bounce in the lower vibrations or bounce in what is not sure or what is difficult. And instead we say, raise your face to the sky. Choose to look at the plants and flowers. Choose to sing the song. Tell yourself the story and move towards the sweet light. The future self exists on another dimension. And finding her is like the clouds come and go and then they part and you see her and you go, oh, I know who she is. I know that. And then it will close again. So have no worries that there will be moments where you will see her and be clear of her and moments it will close. That is the nature of this sort of work. And yet at times you can align your heart with her heart and ask her to bring you forward. You can ask her whichever qualities it is that she's carrying that you can embody now as you travel towards her. Indeed, this is a powerful time on your planet and a powerful time for each of you individually. And you have each declared that you are living by your hearts. And so indeed, it takes sometimes removing the mind or not indulging in the chatter of the mind and coming back to the heart. And we would ask that you do things to nourish your heart quite regularly, whether that is specific meditation or breathing, whether it is going outside, whether it is being with people you love, whatever it is that you do. But it is very important that you nourish the heart and your inner child and your aliveness and passion and your ability to hold innocence and trust. It is of utmost importance that you have those qualities, because with those, you can stand on the fresh plane of life, creating whatever's next for you. All right, we leave you with that.